Welcome, welcome everybody. It's Dominique Barbie here. I'm super excited to be here. You know why I'm excited though? Like on some real stuff. I'm excited because every day we have people who are on this call right now, people in this system, they magically appear. Look, they Cash App, they PayPal, their Zelle accounts. If you don't know what a Zelle account is, a bank-to-bank transfer. Their Bitcoin accounts just magically appear with money. And what is that money for? To pay off their bills. All right, so we had a cool training today, all right? And I'm gonna talk about that really quick. Now, if you don't know this, I struggle really, really bad, right? If you told me about MLM and I would join, I get excited, and then guess what? No money, didn't make any money. And then I try again, go to something else. Guess what? No money. And then I'll just go say, you know what? I'm just going to get a job. And I would just quit that job, just stop going. Because I had something called job anxiety, guys. Job anxiety. So meaning I could not stand a boss breathing down my neck. I could not stand asking the boss to go to the bathroom or go to vacation, or if my kids got sick or anything like that. It just really, really irked me. Okay, but there's a problem with that. You need money, right? You need to pay your bills, so you need a job. So what happened, I kept trying these online things, and nothing worked for me. So finally, this lady actually sent me a message in my inbox, and it was just a few tips on, how to make money online. And that was the first time that I ever seen anybody like take the time out to care about me or to really help me. Okay, because I had a lot of sponsors who would just leave me and in the dirt and no training, literally just sign up, no training, anything. And she did not know me. We never had any conversation. She sent me that. And it was just one of the most sweetest things ever. Okay, because I would reach out to leaders and I was like, hey, you got a big team. Can you help me? I promise you, they left my inbox on scene. If you on Facebook and you see the message or something, do you know what I'm talking about when I mean seen? Who has Facebook and they've ever sent a message to someone and it says seen? You know what I mean? Type of one if you know what I'm talking about. I want to make sure these people can hear me and they know what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Seen? Nobody knows what I'm talking about? Like, where? I know y'all don't live under a rock now. I know you can hear me. Okay. There we go. So the leaders will leave me on scene. So once that lady sent me that message, that's when I realized you can do any program in the world. Most of these programs, these people are posting on Facebook, on Instagram. What are they all trying to do? They're trying to pay their bills, right? So today I'm going to introduce you to this system where you can pay your bills. Now, I have a screen share to share with you. So once I get to the screen share, I need you guys to let me know if you can see it. But before I do that, like I said, we had the training today. It was so good. And a lot of people had their aha moments and they were just realizing, wow, they've been doing everything so wrong. So, like I said, it is all about who you become, all about who you become. Super, super powerful. I have people in here, I kid you not, I've seen them online for the past 2, 3, 4 years, and they never really made any real money, but they kept trying. They kept trying. And now some of them are actually in this system, right? Not only am I seeing people who never made money, okay, online, make money, or offline, or anywhere, they're making money, but the crazy part is the people who they are also bringing in are also making money. So what does that tell you? These people are learning how to be leaders, okay? Everybody on here is a leader. And my millionaire mentor told me that if you want to make big money, you have to make the decision to be a leader, okay? That is the huge secret. Most people refuse to walk into their dominion and their leadership. All right. Do anybody know about when they said you were meant to have dominion over the birds, over the you all know what I mean, the sky, everything. We were meant to have dominion over everything. So what does that tell you? That tells you that you're a leader. Okay. But people, like I said, people are not walking into it. So once I learned that the secret is becoming a leader and raising your skills, raising your vibration. I'm talking about your environment. If you are the wealthiest person in your circle, you need a new circle. If you're the smartest person in your circle, you need a new circle, okay? Because your environment can literally make or break you. That's another thing that I learned. So, like I said, these are like-minded people who are literally targeting paying your car note, paying your rent, paying everything off for you, okay? So, let me share my screen. Let me make sure I have this up. 1 second. It was short screen. There we go. Super, super excited. So one question before I share my screen. How much do you need to pay your bills? Like all your expenses. If you count up all your expenses, how much do you need? Do you need $2,000 a month, $3,000, $10,000? How much do you need? Like, have you ever calculated all of your bills? Okay. Everybody, if you're grown, if you're over 18, if you have your own home, if you have, you know, whatever, you should know this number, right? There's nobody who should be like, well, I don't know. That means you got a little bit more work to do, okay? So I see 5K, 3,500, 5,000, 2,000. Good. Okay, great. So you all know your numbers. Now I'm about to knock those numbers out, okay? I'm about to trash those numbers, literally. You're not gonna have to worry about that no more, okay? Not at all, because we're gonna fill your Cash App and your PayPal, whatever you got with full of cash. Every time I look at my Cash App, it's like a new number, and I'm like, what? Oh, new number. That's how you want to live. You don't want to live where you're struggling and you barely can get by. Like that's not you. That's not you. So what if you had no more monthly bills and the ability to earn $10,000 per week or more simply by turning your monthly bills into banks, okay? What if you could eliminate taxes? Now, who on here has a smartphone like an Android or an iPhone? Are you team iPhone or are you team Android? Okay, type in the chat if you're team Android or team iPhone. Now, me, myself, I have an Android, okay? My husband has an iPhone. His camera is way better than mine, I'm not gonna lie, but I do have an Android. Now, I want you to look at your contacts, okay? How many people in your phone love bills, wake up, call the bill collectors and all the people and say, oh, glory be to God, please give me more bills. I just love bills, okay? Nobody in your contacts at all. If you do know anybody like that, I would be like, okay, something is wrong there. So, but if you reverse, let's reverse it. How many people do you know don't love bills? Instead of people complain about it, it's a time to do something about it. I don't know about you, but everybody who I know, to be honest, when we talk, we're like, oh my goodness, okay, we need to get this money, or we need to get the bag, or we need to pay this bill off or that bill off. That's the type of people I hang around. But the old people I used to hang around, they say, always complaining, they don't have enough for their rent, they need this for their rent, they have that for their rent, everything like that, right? Right? Am I right or am I right? Sometimes you probably think like, wow, the first of the month just came by so fast, right? We're gonna show you how to do something about that, okay? Completely. Now, the miracle system is absolutely a miracle. It's a miracle to me, myself. It's a miracle to the people who are on board. Okay, I made almost $1 million online. Okay, just strictly online and nothing else, right? And the thing that I noticed is this. If you know the strategies, if you know the laws, if you know how to think, if you reprogram your mind, you can have anything in this entire world, I promise you, okay? I literally did this 90-day challenge. I'm still doing this 90-day challenge. My friend is 80 years old, okay? I helped him make his first $500 day online. But guess what? He also blessed me. He said he didn't know me. He messaged me. He didn't really know me, okay? And what did he say? He didn't know who I was. He didn't know how much I made online or anything, and I didn't tell him, okay? I didn't tell him. He just, reached out to me. He saw me promoting something. I forget. He said, okay, I want to know what you do. He started asking me all these questions. And then he just stopped talking to me for a bit. I'm just like, okay. Mind you, he's 80 years old. He said he's been trying to make money online for like 7 years or 10 years. He said he made $0 online. And the night after, he said, I went on your YouTube channel and I just watched all your videos. And he's like, I think you're the lady I've been looking for. Like, I've been trying to figure out, you know, somebody who could mentor me online and this and that. And I said, okay, great. Anyway, long story short, he had his first $500 day. We were in this chat on Facebook, right? Because our team, we stick together, like communicate on a daily basis. And we have little chats where everybody's like-minded people only, no negativity, positive people. He posted in the chat, and most of the people in the chat kind of not ignored him, but kind of didn't pay attention to what he was saying. But me, I paid attention to what he was saying because he's into the law of attraction like me. Anybody like the law of attraction? Type in the chat if you know what the law of attraction is. Are you into the law of attraction? I love the law of attraction. I'm really, really into the law of attraction. Okay? And stuff like that, right? And he posted a book inside of the chat. He said, this is guaranteed to work. He said, this is guaranteed to work. When I hear that, I'm like, okay, I need to read this. And I'm into books and audios. You know, I've been growing myself and grooming myself for a while now. Long story short, I read the book and I said, I want to do the 90-day challenge. I said, I'm going to start May 1st. So at the end of May, I was planning and prepping for the challenge. I was getting out my notes. I was following the guideline inside of the book and everything. And I ended up with 10 pages, okay, 10 pages of a certain way to program your subconscious mind. I'm not going to go into the subconscious mind, but if you think you have free will, you really don't have free will. Your subconscious mind is actually controlling about 95 to 98% of your entire life, and I can prove it. If you've ever driven before and you drifted off, your mind drifted off, right? If you ever did that before, right, and you just ended up home. Have anybody ever did that before? Or they ended up at work or ended up at the grocery store and you just magically got to your destination. You know in your mind like you wasn't really paying attention. Okay, has that happened to anybody? Let me know. Talk to me, people. Yes, somebody said they love the law of attraction. Has that happened to you when you were driving, the whole scenario? Yes, okay. Many times. Okay. Right. Okay, so you guys know what I'm talking about. That's your subconscious mind. This is why if you really look at your life, most people do the same thing over and over. And they go to work, they go to sleep, they play with their kids, and then they do it the next day and the next day. That's your subconscious mind. But anyway, 10 pages in the morning, 10 pages in the night of specific reprogramming on my mind, guys. And I kid you not, one of the words that I said was, I have a burning desire. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have a burning desire to earn over $40,000 in the next 7 weeks. Okay, mind you, morning and night, I was following the reprogramming method. And on the 5th week, okay, I hit $41,050 or something like that. And I was just like, what? This is real? I was like almost scared. Like, this is working. Like it's really, I know part of that is working. So I'll tell you about that another day. But anyway, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna show you how to get your real mortgage payment cut down to $0 in 14 to 30 days or less. And this is a new bill relief program, okay? And I want you to think about, how does that feel? Think about it and see it in your mind's eyes. Just look at this pretty house right here and just think. You moved into a beautiful house like this and no bills to worry about. I can think about it. I'm just thinking about it right now. It's just like a warm, awesome feeling. And I want you to think about it, because what you can visualize, part of the reprogramming that I did was actually visualization, all right? So if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand, okay? So for watching this presentation, you will be fully prepared to get in position to earn $3,000 to $40,000 within the next 14 to 30 days. So I've proven that this is real. Okay, you can make more than $40,000 within this time frame. Now, how is this possible? I don't know if you realize this, but the over $40,000 that I made is residual. That means it renews itself every month, whether I do anything or not. So, whew, that's powerful. So, how is this possible though? Okay, we have finally found a way to turn those pesky bills into banks that have been hunting people for years and years and years. There's nothing you can do about it besides do the miracle system, okay? So this means that the very fact that you have bills qualifies you to create a bank set up to bring cash flow instead of taking all of your hard-earned money. A lot of you could have been reached your goals and your dreams if you didn't have to worry about your bills, okay? Because you would have had that money to go towards something else. So the Miracle System Rotator is very, very simple. Your only job is to have a burning desire to eliminate your bills, okay? I want to break that down for you. The first step that you need to follow is that you need to have a desire and want to eliminate your bills. That's actually a law. That's a law. It's part of a law, okay? Laws work whether you work it or not. You either know what the law is or you don't know what the law or the strategy or the principle is. And a lot of things start with that burning desire. That's why I said on that piece of paper, I said I have a burning desire, because if you read Think and Grow Rich, what did he say? Burning desire is one of the principles, okay? You got to have a burning desire. So now you need to get in position. Of course, you got to get in position. You have to move. Anything in action stays in action. Anything not in action stays at rest. So if you are constantly broke or you don't have enough money to do certain things, then if you continue, you are the object that will remain at rest. Okay. Newton, I forget his name, Isaac Newton, I think that's his name. He proved that law with the electricity and a bunch of other things. But in action, something in action and motion, okay, when you begin to have the abundant mindset and you just simply change your mind and change your choices, nobody, nothing, and no one can ever stop you, ever. Not even if they try. You couldn't even stop you, okay? So the fourth step is you need to let go of your pride. You need to let go of your ego. No pride and no ego here. Everybody here is fully humble, and we just want to help people, okay? My vision is to help 10,000 families earn an extra $500 to $10,000 per month. That is part of my vision. I wrote that out at the end of 2018, okay? I didn't know how it was going to happen, but I believe that the Miracle System is going to be a huge part of that, okay? So once you are in position, you will be on your way to generating wealth and becoming free. The government slave network is what I call it, because they brainwash people to forget their dreams. All right, we do that by adding you to a rotator that is set up to eliminate all of your monthly bills. Okay. Now the first step is we're going to eliminate your home expenses. Okay. We are actually going to eliminate your taxes, your car expenses, your family, your fun. We're going to not eliminate family and fun, but create a bank account that's set up for family and fun, or if you just want to have fun, either way you want to do it. We're going to actually get you set up with a vacation fund because you deserve it. There's nothing and no one, you're worth so much. Abundance is your birthright. And it makes me so sad when people are not walking into their destiny because they're in a trance, a walking trance, okay? So we're going to help you get the life insurance. We're going to help you get health insurance instead of waiting to the last minute and having to create GoFundMes. We're not going to need any of that. We're going to help your entrepreneur needs because a lot of you are entrepreneurs. You may have a business already, or you may have done businesses already, right? If you already had businesses in the past, you may or may not know this, but if you have more money to do maybe Facebook ads or YouTube ads or paid traffic that actually converts, okay, you will be able to scale up to the point where you just press a button, push, plug, and play, but you need cash flow for that. So we're going to take care of your child care costs, your personal development, contribution to your community. You always want to give back, of course. Health insurance, I already said that. Retirement, some people are relying on their 401k, but sometimes that 401k or that retirement fund is just not cutting it. We're going to help you get a holiday fund. They say that the holidays take away so much money from people, okay? They don't even realize it. They're just like, oh, the holidays, let's spend all of our money. I don't care if we don't have any money. I don't care if we got to pay the rent. People will go crazy for Christmas and all these holidays and spend all of their money. But what if you didn't have to worry about it? What if you didn't have to look at the price when you went out to dinner? What if you could do all these things? You could live where you want to live instead of where you have to live right now, okay? Does that make sense? So we're going to help you get into nonprofit. If you don't know what nonprofit is, you can create a nonprofit organization and have fun for that. What if you want to do investments like Forex or investments like different things, right? Some of you may be interested in real estate. All of these have a common denominator, okay? It costs money, right? So here's a bird's eye view of the $20,000 to $40,000 plus monthly income, all right, with the Miracle System Power Rotator. It is so powerful when you have leverage, when you can wake up and you will be getting paid from people you don't even know. That's crazy. So what if you had an entire team waiting for you to get in position to have no more monthly bills? All right, so it starts with your sponsor, the person who invited you. This person makes sure you are successful. All right, if you want to make $500 a month, that's fine too. Whatever you want is yours. We're going to help end poverty together. Seriously. So we are putting an end to bills forever. So it all starts with Funding Center 1. You begin at the top, okay? Not at the top, but you go into someone's organization. So what if all you needed to do to earn thousands per month was to put one person in position to eliminate bills and taxes? When I tell you this is easy, I mean, this is so easy. Oh my gosh. You can blink, you can fall, you can trip, and still make money. I'm serious. Some people don't even understand this full compensation plan or how they're making money, but they're making money. It's crazy. So if you're looking for like intense, hard, crazy work, you're at the wrong place. So Funding Center 1 is going to cover your residual payment. Now, as you can see, this person at the top, they got their housing bank, which is $100 plus a $10 administration fee. Now, I just need to say this. $100 is nothing to pay for a $2,000, $5,000 mortgage or all this money that you guys told me that you're paying per month. You can knock it out, right? So you start with that with your housing fund, which is targeted to eliminate that rent and that mortgage. That's usually one of the biggest fees that people are dealing with. So you plus one, you put one person in position to get their bills paid. But the cool part is, even if you didn't bring in this person, the rotator could have brought this person in, the person at the very top of this line could have brought this person in. This person does not have to be from you to get this going, all right? Sometimes you may actually come in a rotator that already had 5 to 14 people already ready for you to come in and help put one in position under you, okay? So now the fun begins. You got your one, or the rotator put in that one under you. Who cares? Okay, that's not the point. One person fell under you. Now the fun begins. Your person is actually going to pay you $100. So you use that $100 to upgrade to your second level or bank with no cost out of pocket. There's 17 levels or product packages and all, each targeted to eliminate some type of expense for you. And you need to upgrade to all of these eventually so you get to the top of the line. I'll explain that shortly. Now you wash, rinse, and repeat and teach your person to do the same. So that same person puts only one person in position. Remember, now there's two of you, and it does not matter who puts the next person in position, that person will go one under the other. Great job, team. Everyone is following the system. Now you see the momentum. As you can see, these people are following directly one under the other. Each person is doing their part. There are now 3 people working together. Put one more person in position and help the team. Pay close attention and do not blink. This is what's going to happen. Everybody starts upgrading. Now they got the house, the car, they got the utilities paid. They're looking nice over here, right? Looking good. Now one person getting one. This is happening. Everybody is living their life, upgrading their lifestyle, having a fun account, a vacation account. They are upgrading their lives right before your very eyes, guys. And this can happen for you. Before you know it, you have all these expenses paid, okay? And you've completed your Funding Center 1, which puts you at $1,725 per month in your bank account upgrades, okay? So this now, once you have 17 banks or product packages, right? Every time somebody comes in the line, whatever they spend or whatever they come in with, that goes towards you if you came in before them. That's why it's so important to don't take forever trying to do this, because every time somebody comes in, that money counts towards you, right? So everyone simply put one person in position to eliminate those pesky monthly bills. Now, once you get to Funding Center 2, the magic happens, which will also pay you over $1,725 per month. This continues on forever. It actually goes down 1,000 levels deep. It doesn't stop at $1,725. Every time somebody's coming in, you're getting paid. So 10 funding centers equals $17,250 per month. 20 funding centers, $34,000. 50 funding centers, $86,000 Oh my gosh. And all you wanted to do was eliminate your bills, but you didn't know all of this was going to happen. Okay. This does not include your earnings when you learn how to skill up and scale up, because we teach you life skills, we teach you personal development. I'm telling you, when we get on these trainings, it's a lot of people who are learning things that they never would have learned if they did not come together with a group of like-minded people. That's why I always say your environment and the people that you spend time with are so important, because it can make or break you, right? So the cool part is everyone stays. Remember, I said this is residual. Because everyone is helping each other, and we have this powerful dynamic rotator, right? No one gets left behind. This gives you a true sustainable income, because if people are making money, why wouldn't they pay their fee to stay, right? If they're paying off their rent, their mortgage, their utilities, who's going anywhere? This is not lotions. This is not potions. You don't have to harass people to buy some weight loss pill or something like that. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is deal with the subconscious mind. People already want to eliminate their bills. Bring them to the webinar. Bring them to our Facebook group. You are not doing any hard work. You're just saying, hey, you want to eliminate your bills? All right, come to the webinar. Easy. Easy. That's all people are doing. The other thing is you can pay it forward by paying for someone's first position. What is pimping? And let's say you pimped 10 people. You paid for their position to get in. And guess what? They all started duplicating. Remember, if you bring in somebody and you pimp them and pay their way in, their efforts count towards your bank account. They count towards your money, right? So you pimp 10 people, you just created a $17,000 per month residual income if they follow that blueprint that I just showed you before, all right? There's no bank in the world that can give you that type of return. Oh wait, yes it is. The Miracle System Rotator Banks, okay? Now let's go over some testimonials. We have some people on here who have been doing absolutely amazing, right? So I would like for anybody who has had some type of result or want to say something, go ahead while I pull up this other video.
Hi Dom, it's Linda here from New Zealand. Okay, I've been in this, I think, just over a week, and so far I have earned $1,700. That means that I've helped 17 people to get on their way. Now, and that I've also had the past 2 days off, as you know, because I do have another job offline, so and that required my attention. But I'm back today, and I just love this business. And anyone who's here on this webinar who hasn't yet joined, stop wasting time, for goodness sake, and sign up. You're never going to find anything like this. I've been online for 20 odd years now, and this is by far and away the very best thing I have ever seen. Okay, that's me done.
Yes. Hey, I like that. She did that. Okay. Congratulations again. She is tearing it up. Oh my gosh. I was just like, I didn't know who she was at first, and then she messaged me. And she's like, I just made this money, and then I need these people to go into the system. I'm like, how many people? I was just like, oh my gosh, her people are duplicating. That's the crazy part about this. The duplication, I'm just going to be honest with you. I could never figure out duplication in the past, okay? I learned how to finally make money myself, but I really wanted to help people, right? And they weren't really making that much money, to be honest. And when we came over here, we started to do these Zooms, and we started to, we have the Facebook group, and it just went crazy. So anybody else want to say anything? Who else do we have on the line? You can go ahead and say what you need to. Go ahead, unmute your lines, all that good stuff. Let's see. I see Roshni on here. You want to say something, girly? Let's see. You can hear me? Are you on here, Roshni?
Hi, I'm tired. What? Okay, one second. Yeah, hi. I just want to say, I started this like about a little over 2 weeks ago. I was really skeptical about it, and I told Dominique, I said, I literally have $220 to my name. I want to take a chance, but I'm scared because if I lose that money, I don't know what I'm going to do again because I won't have any way of making it back. She said, trust me, you're going to take the chance. I said, you know what, let me think about it. That night, all night, I kept looking at the video over and over. Next morning, I told her, say, you know what, I'm going for it. I took the chance. I was fortunate enough. The person I brought in, my direct, she came in with all 14 banks. So within a day and a half, I was able to move over to my profit center too, started earning my money. And it took me, I think, like 3 days or 4 days. I got my first payment. And since then, I kept getting a couple of payments. I even won the cash giveaway one night. So it is working. You just have to trust the system. And as Dominic said, you want it, you work for it.
Yes. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for that. All right, who else wants to say something? Guys, you guys are doing so good. I'm so proud of you all. Super, super proud of you all. Jeanette, who else is
I have a
Hello.
question.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Go ahead. Hello.
Hello, Miss Barbie.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Good.
I guess it's going to be me instead of her.
Oh my God.
Hi, George Gillis Jr. here. If everyone can hear me, I've been an internet marketer for a few minutes, like a couple of 4 or 5 years, and I've seen a lot of programs that come and go. But I was invited to this webinar by a friend, Victoria Levy, and she's one of my personal friends on Facebook. And I think in my mind, whatever it's cost to get in, you need to get in. I'm getting in as soon as this week, before next week. I'm actually just running low on funds because I got it all turned up. But I think that this program could go to the next level if everybody gets involved. Now, you don't have to. If you want to stay broke, look like you worry about your bills every month, this program here is like it's lifting folks out of bondage, and allowing them to create revenue for themselves and their families. And then you're going to be able to help others get what they need to get, So it seems like so far what give honors to the host tonight, Miss Barbie. You're an amazing entrepreneur. And I like that about people that's going places with different things. And this new program here seems like it's going to be the greatest. So I'm hopping in under my sponsor, whoever she's going to be, as soon as I can. And I'm hoping that this program take off for me so I can start implementing my stuff on my business and opportunities and this bill paying thing, to get out of debt. Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations. Welcome to the team. You love it. You definitely love it.
Hi.
Yes.
This is Frankie from Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I got on the web, the Zoom late, and I was trying to see what was this opportunity about.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'll do a 7-minute video. I'm going to do a quick 7-minute video. Hold on. Wait. Somebody is super. Oh, hold on. I don't know who that was. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a 7-minute video. I see Chanel. I see you on here, girl. You want to do a testimonial? What's been going on with you?
Hey, girl. Hey, I was in the shower listening to y'all. Nothing much. I mean, I was able to go on a little mini vacation this weekend because of this.
Awesome.
No, I agree with everybody else. This is probably the best thing I've seen online in the last year of me doing online marketing. A lot of people that have been on the webinar know. Well, I'm now up to $5,300 I've made in 2.5 weeks. I think we're coming up in 3 weeks. And like everybody says, it's one of those situations. If you want it, you're gonna do it. You're gonna go to trainings. You're gonna go to the webinars. You're gonna put in the work to change your life. So I have a full-time job. I'm a single mom, and Dominique can contest to this. A couple people on the phone will contest. I'm up till 3 a.m. rocking with my team, and I go to work at 6 a.m. And it's because I want it, and I want it for the people on my team. So I would jump on board. It's better to start making money instead of watching people making money.
Yes. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thanks, honey.
Yes. Yes. So I'm going to play the 7-minute video. I know some people came on a little late, but this 7-minute video is going to break down really quick for you all. Let me make sure that I have
Hold
it.
on, baby. Hold on.
Okay.
It's Romy Rome here. Big 'em.
Hey.
I want to say, I've been knowing Barbie for about 2.5 years now, and we done a couple different business ventures together, and we made good money. But I'll definitely say, when it comes to mentorship, someone that's going to be dedicated to the time with you, holding you accountable for the thing that you know that you want from this business. She's definitely the person that will do that. And I definitely see actually a future in this business right here. This is the first time I actually seen this information, but I know if she touches it, I know it's definitely gold. So I want everybody to know that, you definitely can, put your eggs in the basket with Barbie and rock out with her. She definitely will get you to the next level.
Oh, thank you.
Facts.
Thank you.
Yeah, Michael Douglas, that's my boy right there. He know, this is what we do for a living. We sit here, we motivate people all day long online.
Yeah.
We're all friends. We all have different business ventures together. We all support each other. We may not be all in the same exact business, but one thing we do is support each other because we've been doing this for the last 6-7 years consistently, and I support every one of them, and I'm definitely getting involved in this one right here because it's on some good business right here.
I know, man.
Appreciate you. And real quick, I woke up to another $100 payment today.
Woo!
I just want y'all know.
Okay.
Get off the sideline, get in the game. It's on and popping.
Mm-hmm. Yes. and we just getting started. That's the crazy part. I kid you not.
Yeah.
It's been over almost 1,000 people in the past 3 weeks. And that means we're doing something right. We're doing something right. So I've never made as much money as I have in any other program. And that's hard for me to say. That's really hard for me to say. And it's residual, the easiest residual that you can ever have in your entire life. Because I know good and well there's programs out there where you need a team of 1,000 people probably to make $10,000. Okay? Here, no, you don't. You don't, because you have so much leverage that you can't even keep up with the payments. It's crazy. So let me share this screen. Guys, you gotta let me know if you can hear it. I'm gonna press play.
The relief program for the Miracle System works and how you can get paid. Hello everyone, my name is Dominique Barbie and I wanted to give you a quick representation of how the bill relief program for the Miracle System.
Hold up, sound the alarm. Congratulations, Lakeisha. She just had her first $1,725 day. Yay! I saw you in the chat. I had to stop it. Woo! Congratulations. Man, I'm so happy for her. You know what? I've been working with her it's been, what has it been, Lakeisha, 2 years? And she really have not made that much money. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not trying to bust her out or nothing. But we just being real. She making money now. Who makes $1,700 a day? Come on now. I'm about to show you how she made that too with this 7-minute video. Okay.
$100 to $1,725 per month, per person, 1,000 levels deep. Okay. All right. So this is specifically the compensation plan. First thing you need to know is there are 17 banks. Each bank you must go in order. So housing bank is $100 per month. Taxes is $100. Car expenses $100. All of these are $100 except for holidays is $25. Hence $1,725, and retirement is $200. Okay, so what that means is basically that there are 17 banks. If you come in with all 17 banks, that means that you own all the banks. You can come in with 1 bank, 2 banks, 3 banks, 4 banks, 5 banks, or et cetera, et cetera. If you came in with 3 banks, that would be $300 plus a $10 admin fee per month. Okay, if you came in with 2, that would be $200. And so forth and so forth, okay? The reason you want to have banks is because, okay, you basically need at least 14 banks to go to the top of the list. If you come in with 17 banks, you automatically go to the top of the list. So let me explain on a whiteboard. First off, you'll always see a person at the top of the list, okay? Let's name this person Joe, all right? This person is who everybody in this line pays. This is Joe's profit center. When you come in, you will pay whoever is at the top of the list, and you will go on the list. So it starts with you. Say, for example, you were the first person, right? Now you bring in one person. This can be from the rotator. This can be from Joe. This can be for someone above you. It does not matter. Now, we place one under the other. If you started off with one bank, all right, and your person came in under you, you will now have two banks, because every time a person falls underneath someone, everyone above them upgrades, okay? So now we have another person. Now, this person now has one bank because they paid $100, for example. This person has two banks, okay, because we add the bottom person's bank to everyone above to help everyone get to Profit Center 2. Okay, so this person has two banks and this person now has three. We now bring another person. These are people who are coming in from the system. It's coming in from people above you, or it's coming in from Joe or you. Now, you have four banks. This person has three, this person has two, this person has one. Now, let's say somebody came in this line and they came in with 17 banks. This will boost everybody in the line to 17 banks, okay? In order to get to the top of the list, which as you can see, Joe is making a lot of money here because everybody in this line is paying him 1,000 levels deep. It doesn't matter if it's 1,000 people in this line, they pay Joe. Wouldn't you want to be at the top of this list? Okay, right? The only way to get to the top of this list is you have to give at least one person to Joe's pay line, and you have to have at least 14 banks. As I showed you, that those people can come from people you brought in, or people from the system, or people from Joe. It does not matter. But remember, all these people following you helps you get more banks. The more banks you start off with, the faster you will get to the 14 bank criteria. Now, let's say you brought in this person. You have fulfilled your one person requirement, and you now have at least 14 banks, which you have 17 because somebody came in with 17 and boosted everybody up, which this happens a lot. A lot of people come in at 17 banks. Now let's go to line 2. Now you were in this line, meaning you pay Joe forever. And everybody in this line paid Joe forever. Think of it as kind of like jail for you, but mansion for Joe. Okay, everyone wants to get out of jail, and the rotator and the system will help you get out of jail, which is Joe's pay line. Now you'll still be paying Joe forever, but now you start your own, where you at the top of the list. Now the next person who comes in, this is a separate profit center from Joe. This is your profit center. The next person that comes in pays you, all right? And that person is instructed to bring in at least one person, right? They pay you, and the same thing that happened for Joe happens for you, 1,000 levels deep. Okay, this can be 1,000 levels deep. So this is why people love this program, because they're getting their bills paid, right, and helping other people get their bills paid, right? So this can go on one getting one. It goes on forever, and it never stops because everybody is trying to get out of jail. So they're going to try to do whatever they need to do to get out of your line. Whether this person needs to bring in 3 people, one person, it doesn't matter. They are trying to get to at least 14 banks and put one person in. Now, if you start at all 17 banks, you skip all of this and you just go to the top of the list straight away. You don't have to give up anybody, okay? And the person who referred you will sometimes put a couple of people or so under you, depending on who you join, right, to start you up. So you can potentially not bring in anybody when you come in at 17 banks and continue to get paid forever, all right? $100 per month to $1,700 per month per person forever if you come in at 17 banks, or if you make your way over to Profit Center 2. Okay, usually when you come in, you will see a list, okay, of people, right, and your name will be on the list, and you will be able to see who's above you and the new people coming up. You'll be able to see how many banks you have at all time. You'll be able to see where you are in the rotator. You will be able to see how many people are being put under you daily, and we will help you with that. But that is the compensation plan all in one. You're getting paid $110 to $1,725 per person. And that is when you go to Profit Center too. So you have to either come in with 17 banks, or you have to go into the rotator and wait for your turn to go to the top of the list. It's very simple once you, and most people learn as they go. But just think about it. There's nowhere else you can get $100 to $1,725 per month per person, 1,000 levels deep. That is so powerful, guys. And you can really, really become very, very wealthy with this program. There are no income guarantees, but I can just say this. There are people in their first month earning over $20,000 and people in their second month earning over $50,000. I'll just put it like that. Now, get back with the person who showed you this and get with the system, guys. Have a great day. Bye.
All right. Great, great, great. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I have somebody on here. I don't know. Is she on here? Let me look for her. I don't know. But yes, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask your questions. Okay.
Can I say something really quick?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
This is Monique. This is actually my first full week. So I'm not at tier 2 yet, but I have 7 banks underneath my belt. And the other day when we got the you did the giveaway, I got a trip to Bali.
Oh, yay! Congrats! Awesome. That's so cool. Hey now.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited for what's about to take place, the greatness that's about to take place. Even just doing the affirmations every single day. This is just not a business that you make money. It is a business that you make money, but also it is a spiritual business as well. And we work together and we encourage each and every one of each other. So if you haven't already jump on. It's exciting. It might be hard at first, but how can you be successful if you haven't even tried?
Yeah. Oh, hey. Well, ooh, y'all heard her. She said that. That's true. That's true. Never give up. You never know. You could be one person away from a completely different life. One more opportunity from a completely different life. Okay. It's so crazy when I think about some of the things that I used to think and the people I used to be around, and it just really, really throws me off, because it's like, why didn't somebody tell me this when I was younger? Why didn't my father tell me this? Why didn't my mother tell me this? But I think most of the thing is they didn't know. And I was actually sitting in the car. I went to Atlanta for an event, one of the best events I've ever went to, and they showed how to make $1 million in 7 months. Well, we're gonna do that series on the next series. Right now, we're doing how to build a downline of 100K people. But we were sitting in the car, and I was talking to my aunt, and I was like, "Why? How come my mom didn't tell me this?" My mom actually passed away, and this is my aunt, my blood, my mother's sister.
Put it up there.
Right.
Put it up there.
Hold on 1 second. I've just got to meet people. But yeah, so I was talking to her in the car, and she was telling me that my grandfather, who I never met, he died before I met him on my mom's side. He used to listen to some of the books and the CDs that I was talking about to her. I said, how come y'all don't ever talk about it? Like, when we go to family reunions, nobody's talking about it. And she said my grandpa used to listen to that stuff. So I found a long lost family member, I guess, who probably where I got the little seed of. So, like I said, never give up. So did anybody else have any questions or?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Christine. I'm calling from Southern California. And my question was, you said two things, and I just wanted to get a little bit of clarification. You said, I guess, something called piffing, where you were able to pay 10 people's way in, is one of my questions, because I really don't understand. I'm trying to understand the logic or the strategy. I'm trying to understand the strategy in order to be able to maximize the opportunity in the shortest amount of time. And if I were to do that particular strategy, or to do the 1750 or 1725, to be able to get the 17 banks, you know, I kind of not understanding who am I paying if I do the 17 banks, or who am I paying if I do the piffing, as you called it.
Okay.
I hope it makes sense.
Yeah, I got you. Are you a member already, or you're getting ready to join, or are you trying to figure out the best something?
So my friend Shamika, she got me to get on tonight. I watched one of your Zoom videos earlier today, and so it gave me like all these questions, and I said, okay, I need to actually get on. So I'm not in yet. I need to strategize first. I'm kind of a person.
So I recommend the best strategy is to come in at the 1725 because you go to the top of the line. The reason I say that is because I call it the jackpot rotator. This is a new name, okay? You guys haven't heard me say that yet. But it's called the jackpot rotator, where you get a team in the beginning built for you. Okay, so what's gonna happen is whoever you paid that 1725 to, they're gonna basically launch a campaign for you and get you some traffic and get you some people to your site. Before you know it, you're going to have at least 2 to 5 people automatically on your team. That's why it's called the jackpot rotator. What's going to happen is these 2 to 5 people also have to get to the top. The only way they can get to the top is if they bring in their one person. Guess who gets paid? You. So now you've got paid for 2 to 5 people, which is $200 to $500. Or if one of them come in at $1,700, you get all that money. And they all owe you at least one person. And then the next people who come in, they owe you another person. So just because you came in at that level, you're automatically set up in position to collect 1,725 payments and to get a team built for you. So, but the other thing is, if you want to pay it forward for some people who you know are some go-getters, I don't recommend that you pay it forward for people who aren't go-getters. I'll just put it out like that, because you don't want to waste your money. You don't want to pay for a headache. I'll put it like that. But you know, your sponsor can connect you with people who need that or need help. And we have a 10K per month blueprint. We don't really say a lot on the webinar pertaining to that, but I'll tell you this. I think Estella, can you hear me, Estella? Estella, I know she came in at 1,725, and she's at over 20. What is it, Estella? I can't remember.
I'm here now. I'm at 20,550. It's been I've got it right here on my phone. You know, I put proof on Facebook just because, you know, a lot of people are proof people, and I was one of those proof people too. Because remember when I first met you, I asked you, are you really making that money? But I knew she was, because she would be flashing it. And I said, oh, Lord, I need to get some of that, because I need income, you know. And this program has really been a blessing to many, many people. If you're business minded and you're open to helping people, because that's ultimately what we're doing, you know, is helping people. And it's kind of, it's what we sow is what we're going to reap. That's what we're going to get back. So we sow good seeds, you know, to people that are looking to change their lives, because not everybody's looking to change their lives. I did a Facebook Live a little while ago, not too long ago, about that, you know, because you can lead people to the water, but you can't make them drink it, you know. So this is living water right here, guys. You know, I jumped in all the way in, you know, and I didn't know what I was doing. And Dominique can tell you that, you know, I didn't know how to work the back office. I just saw an opportunity to help thousands of people, and in the midst of that, God opened the floodgates of heaven, and He poured out, you know, a tremendous blessing in my life, because I was going through some challenges, and I still am. I'm not feeling well physically, but guess what? I'm still online. This is something you can do, you know, from the comfort of your own home. And I can show you some things that I am doing. You know, I don't want to keep everything to myself, because what good does that do? We're out to help people, right? On how we market and how we, you got to think outside of the box. But Dominique has the best programs that I've ever encountered. I mean, when I first met her, I think, and I was drowning back then, crazily. And, you know, I made my first 14K with her in less than a month. So, you know, everything is possible if you just believe. You know, this is something phenomenal. I have many people that are on our teams that we're helping, even people that we don't know, because that's just how it works. So, you know, jump all in if you're able to, and if not, start where you can. That's just, don't stay where you are, especially if you need this. You know, some people are too proud to say that they need it, but you know what? I'm going to say, hey, do what you can and God's going to do what you can't. Signing off. Talk to you later, Dom. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll say one of her strategies is this. She came in at all in. So when you come all in, you have the grace, okay, to be able to tell other people to come in, because what are they gonna do? They're gonna say, what level did you come in? And you're gonna be like, okay, I came in at the 1725, come in at the 1725 with me. Honestly, that's a lot of what Stella is doing. Okay, I've been around her. We both live in Houston. I hear her on the phone. She's saying to people like, I came in at 1725, and that's why I was able to make so much money. You get the $1,000 to $5,000 per day blueprint, okay, as well. All right, and that's the strategy is already there. All you have to do is follow the steps, and we get on Zooms and we can work with you as well to show you the fastest way to the most money. So you don't have to worry about which is exactly your strategy. You'll learn that how to do all this stuff. Okay, that's more for the training in the back office when you get it. So hope that answered your question a little bit. That's right. Anybody else have any questions?
Dominique, are you recording this?
Yes.
Can I have a recording of that, please? Because I need to share it with some individuals that were just not able to get on.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that.
Of course. I'll post it as soon as we upload after we get off.
Okay,
so,
thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions?
Yes, I have 2 questions. The training that you did yesterday and today, is there any way we can listen or watch that recording?
Yes,
for the training?
It's in the paid members group. It's in the training group in the paid members group. I'm actually going to create a file. We're actually going to introduce a new product that you're going to get at no extra charge if you're a paid member, as long as you're a member. It's called the Vault. Because I do coaching sessions like 2 to 3 times a week. I usually charge like $5,000 minimum to do like 8 weeks. Like, so right now when people are members, you get the coaching sessions. I paid over $50,000 for some of the stuff that I teach people. And you're going to get access to the recordings of those when you come in, and you're going to get access to the 10K per month blueprint. We got some valuable products, life-changing products. So anybody else have any questions? Awesome.
Hello, Dominique. Can you hear me?
Congrats, Vanessa. Yes. Spencer, is that Spencer talking?
Yes, Dominique. This
is
Spencer Carter. I just came in, 2 days ago with Terry Burns, and man, this thing is going crazy.
I see you're on Terry Burns' team. I know you're like.
Yeah, I mean, he sent me an email. I'm already at step 2, so I've got to go ahead and
wow.
that Pay Center. And I just want to say thank you. I've done a lot of things online, and I'm one of those people who haven't really made any money. And this program is just it's incredible. So I'm anxious to learn a lot more about it and to just share it. I know a lot of folks that this can be a blessing to. My brother lives in Houston, so I really want to get him to connect with you guys. Thanks so much for the blessing.
You're welcome. Yes, it is a blessing. We actually had a homeless guy come in, and he's up to almost $5,000, y'all, in like 2-3 weeks or something like that. And he said he had bugs crawling over him. He said he had to go to the store and get Raid, the bug spray, because, it was ants and roaches and stuff trying to like bite his legs and stuff. And oh my gosh, he had to walk to the library. He didn't have a smartphone. So he said something told him to go to the library. He said, the voice in his head said, go check your email. You need to go check your email. He checked his email, and he saw an email that said no more bills, get your rent or mortgage paid down to $0 to in 14 to 30 days or less. And it had, I forget exactly what it had, but it had the link. And he said he knew that he needed to get on. Of course, he's homeless. He didn't have the money. So if you're on here and you're in a situation, I know you're not homeless. He was able to panhandle and go on the side of the road and ask people for money. He saved up his money for like 2 days from being on the streets and just saying, please guys, I need help. I just came on bad times. And he was, man, like, I feel like nobody has an excuse. When I heard that story, I was just like, are you serious? Like, nobody has an excuse to be broke. If a homeless man come in here and tear it up like this with no phone, then nobody has an excuse. So There's right. Trisha said there's so many rare stories with this program. And I keep thinking like we just getting started. Like my brain is trying to process the abundance and the everything is just like crazy. I just rub my head like, is this is really happening, guys? We can have people in here making $100,000 a month, $200,000 a month. If people just stick with it and keep following that 10K blueprint, and keep on bringing people to Zooms, that's all. All right. So anybody else have any more questions before we get off of here? Any more questions?
Yes, I have another question. My back office, it's not showing me all my banks. I have to go to my sponsor and she lets me know how many banks I have. So is that part of the updating of the system?
Right, we have a new algorithm. The program is having a new algorithm where people are gonna be able to pay with cards. People gonna be able to. It's gonna be even more automated and even better than now. And people are already making so much money. So yes. Anybody else have any more questions? Mostly for the people who like not members or you have any questions about like anything, you can ask. Feel free to ask. Right. So what you want to do? You want to get back to the person who invited you? Yes.
Sorry, this is Andrea. I didn't realize I was on mute still. I believe she's not on her own pay line yet. That's why she was asking.
Right. Yes. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Thank you. I was really asking the guests, y'all, not really the members. I love y'all though. But anybody else have a question?
I have a question.
Yes.
I just joined. I'm Zenith Ferguson from Hawaii. I just joined, and I started with $100. At any point, could you put more money to go to a higher level, or I have to continue since I started at 100?
Oh no, it's 17 banks. You can start at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 banks. All you have to do is contact your top line leader if you want to get to the top of the line faster. And let them know you want to have more banks, and just let them know.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good question. Yes, you can start with any amount of banks. You don't have to start with one bank. You can start with 3 or 5. It just help you get to the top faster, where you get paid 1,000 levels deep. All right, to the point where you can't handle the money. All right, so whoever invited you.
I just wanted to know if you could add, since I started at 100, if I could add later on. Yeah.
Yeah, honey. You can.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
So, so everybody, whoever invited you, they took the time out. They cared about you enough to think about you, all right, and help you get your bills paid. So I want you to take the time to let them know what was your favorite part about this. Okay, what did you like best? And let them know when you will be getting started. That's simple. Also, I want to give away $100 for those who stayed. I just see some people was ready like they're going out tonight, Saturday night. I'm giving away $100. So, yes, $100. So,
wow. Cool.
Yeah. So, guys, we play this game. All right, it's called the Cash App game. And basically, all you have to do is send $5 to $10 to the Cash App. Okay, this Cash App only tonight, so we can make it quick because I know it's Saturday. $5 to $10 to Cash App. Now, if you send $5, you win, you get $100. If you send $10 and you win, you get $200. Let's put it like that. All right. So, anybody on here got Cash App? Who has Cash App? A bunch of people know. Yes. Okay. No Cash App. Okay. Some people don't have Cash App. That's fine. A lot of people got Cash App. So we're going to play the Cash App game. So all you have to do is send $5 to $10 to, yes, Terry. All right, cool. To Coach Barbie 777. Coach Barbie 777. All right, if you send 5, you get 100. If you send 10, you get 200 if you win. Coach Barbie 777. If you got Google Pay, maybe. Yes. Very good lunch. Cash App people, right. So you just send it to Coach Barbie 777. I just typed it in the chat. Give 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes for this one. And then we're going to announce the winner. Somebody just sent me this. Okay. I just want to do this. Okay. Yes, done. Okay. Will you include Chime? We can do Chime, 317-658-3600. Chime, you can do Chime. That's the number for Chime. Or Zelle, if you want to. Okay. Google Pay. You can do Google Pay if you got Google Pay. I'll put that information in here. I don't want to leave people out. Too many people out. You're like, no Cash App. I don't have Cash. Yes. It's why I had to. I tell you. So those are the information. Okay. Cash App. Let me put it one more time. Just look in the chat. You just send $5 to $10 there. And then I think this Google Pay. Okay. All right. And then what was the other one? Chime. Yeah, Chime. That depends. Let's see who wins. All right. All right, there's the information, guys. I tell you, yeah, you can send one. Send one, girl. Yes. We're gonna make sure you don't have to be broke another day in your life, honey. You don't have to worry about that again. Ever. Let's see. Okay. All right. Say raffle. Okay. Well, when do we do this? 9:50? Okay. So I can make sure I see the time frame. All right, guys. The information is in the chat. Fingers crossed. Lakeisha, you just made $1,725 today. You don't need no more money. If you win, you go get it. Get more then. Listen. All right, guys. Okay, there we go. I know who the first person is on here. Let's see. Wait, hold on. All right, guys, 60 more seconds. That's exciting. How does it feel, Lakeisha, to make all that money today? How do you feel? That's so wonderful. I'm so happy for you.
Yes, I am so excited. It took a while to close, but it finally closed. And he's actually on here too. Don, are you on? I believe he probably left early, but
okay.
I'm so ecstatic. Yes. Guys, jump on. This is the best opportunity ever.
I'm here, Lakeisha.
Yes. Welcome to the team, Don. Congratulations, Don, for coming in like a boss. That's what's up. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm excited to have you. Yes. Okay. So let's see what we got here. All right. Let's see who the winner is. Everybody's time is up. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. So I'm about to do it. Oh, I think somebody last person tried to get on. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. I'm doing the randomizer. Hold on. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna do a random.
Come on.
I put mine at last minute.
Wow, so Octavia is actually the winner, y'all.
Wow.
Hold on. Where's my mic? Hold on.
You.
Oh, you can hear me. Oh my God, you guys. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking, I'm like, oh my God, I only paid $1. Like, I hope they help me because I only had $1 and I really want to participate in this.
Oh.
So now that $100 that you send me, all I need is $10 more, and I'm gonna send it right back to my sponsor.
Who invited you? Who?
I don't even know her name. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna tell you. I'm so excited. Y'all gotta forgive me if I'm loud. I've never won anything in my life, so this is like
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you in a second. My sponsor is
So no sponsor.
Cause she just invited me. Cause I said she posted a comment and I said me. She said who's interested in something, and I was like, well, I am. I want to know. Cause she was like inbox me, and I was like, well, just tell me the information. She sent me the information. But hold on, I'm gonna tell you if I can find it. Hold on 1 second. I can't even tell you.
Is your Cash App Sasha?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right, I'm sending it to you right now.
She is where is she?
And let's see, it's loading. All right.
Real quick, Dom. I'm still giving away some Bitcoin for everybody that is migrating over to the Discord. So if you want to get some Bitcoin, we're running an event tomorrow, so you guys can get over there. The community's easier to run. Everybody that starts, you have a flow. It's very nice. You'll like it. Come and get this Bitcoin, guys.
I think she tagged me in the group.
Yes. Awesome. Woohoo. Well, welcome to the team then. Welcome everybody who's getting started tonight. All right, don't delay. And we will, I'll see you inside then, Octavia. I guess we'll find out soon.
We'll find out soon, but thank you so much.
You're welcome. Welcome aboard. Awesome. And welcome Christian and everybody else who said they're joining. Welcome in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Good decision. Smart people. So I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend and God bless.